If you find yourself in a position sometime where you need to mount a scope on a firearm, rifle or shotgun, we're going to go through a little of the basics, how to do it so that you can do it by yourself and be comfortable and confident that you've got it done right. First thing you need to do is determine that you have a rifle or shotgun that's capable of having a scope mounted to it. If you look at the top portion right about here, you'll see this one has 4 small screws, 2 in the rear and 2 in the front. 2 here and 2 here. That lets you know that that long gun is capable of easily mounting a scope to it. Get a small enough screwdriver and just begin to remove the screws one by one. Take them out and set them aside. You can put them in a little plastic bag if you want to save them in case you decide to take it off and make the gun as original. Once you've done that, then you need to get the scope bases that are designed for your particular firearm. They have different spacing in there, so make sure when you go to the gun shop to buy them, or Walmart or wherever, you make sure you have the make, model, and caliber of your firearm so you get the right ones. They mount on like this. The screws provided with the bases go in the holes. You screw them on good and tight, and one of the things I suggest, use a little blue Loctite on these, just a touch, just a drop. Don't use too much because it can get down in the action. A little hint, just a touch. Screw these guys down tight, let them set for a little bit. Now you've got your bases in place. These are done. Next step is take a set of rings, and these rings are designed to fit right on the bases. Then they screw in tight. We don't use Loctite on these. They snug up nice and tight. Take the other one, and you can see there's a little notch right in here. This bolt fits in the notch. Folds over like that. You tighten them up. We use a fairly large screwdriver to snug those up, not hard enough to break them. That gets them solidly mounted. Then take your scope, set it in the rings. You'll get the top portion, the hold down piece of your rings. That fits right down on top. In each position, you'll hold it down, take the screws, put the screws in all 4 holes. These particular ones have 4 holes, some have 2. Put them in here, just get them a little bit snug, and just barely snug them down. Don't get them real tight for this step. Important thing to remember when you start tightening these screws up, they don't have to go all the way down to fit flush. If you try that, you'll break the screws. Those top covers may not go all the way down to the bases, so don't try to tighten them up too far. Okay, you'll do the same thing with the front. We're not going to do it right now. And then what you need to do, yeah, even that's almost a little bit too snug. You'll put this on too, just barely snug. What you want to do is be able to rotate the scope left and right a little bit. And this is very particular to each individual. You have to bring the rifle up to your shoulder and make sure you're not pointing it at anything dangerous, anything that could get hurt, even though you're sure it's empty. And you hold it up, look through it as you would hold it if you were going to shoot it. Then you'll rotate the scope left or right, bring it back up again, until for the way you hold that rifle, that's up and down vertical line is true, straight up and down. Then hold the little guy in place and snug these screws right up. You also want to make sure that fore and aft you have a full view through that scope. If you're looking through the scope and you see that you're looking through a very small hole, you may need to move it closer to you or a little farther away. So that's the reason you leave these loose, a little forward and backward. Bring it up again, hold it, make sure it's comfortable, your cheek fits well on it, and you can see through the whole entire round viewpoint that you have.